Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm here. The background footage is footage I took. I'm a media member at NBA Summer League, trying to break into the scouting world or basketball operations or even, into network media. But, obviously I'd rather be part of a team. Now we're going to talk about guys that I've seen days 3, 4, and 5 that I think have been impressing me. Obviously, let's get out all the names that deserve, recognition. Victor Wembanyama had a great second game. Let's just get that out the way. Jabari Smith has been a dog. Keontae George, man, can that kid score? Same thing with Jaden Hardy. Orlando Robinson, guess what? Omer Year 7. There was a reason why they let you walk, because they said Orlando Robinson was ready. Keontae George has been scoring. Michael DeVoe, okay, I just saw him play today. It was the last game I watched, and not last game, one of my last games to watch, but he was going off, and he was great. Another guy that the whole Miami Heat, Jamari Bouye, Jamal Cain, Drew Smith, Orlando Robinson, they've been great. Keon Ellis has been a defensive dog. Kenny Lofton has been getting what he wants. Colin Castleton looks like this mobile big who could be great, and we'll get into everybody and talk about it. But first off, Jabari Smith, the shot is real. Okay, the guy is shooting and blocking shots at an insane pace. We don't expect to see him again. Keontae George, kick and score. Nick Smith was another guy. The guy had like 33 points. And Tari Eason has been looking good. Oh, Jaden Springer and Philip Petrusev has been good for the 76ers. I've really liked them. Ochai Agbaji, that 3-point shot's looking legit. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, Josh Minott and Leonard Miller have looked freaking fantastic. I mean, Josh Minott looks like a great swing man, while Leonard Miller looks like a great, 4. Dude, he threw a lob to Josh Minott from the top of the key. Okay. Lester Quinone's been good. Pretty freaking good. I mean, Johnny Juzang's another guy who's been just scoring at will, looking like he's going to be a guy that he's going to be maybe make the main roster. Also, Jordan McLaughlin replacement for Minnesota, Brandon Williams. He's been really good, and I think he'll be a guy that we'll be looking at. David Duke Jr. for the Nets. He's a guy that also looks like he's an NBA player. Same thing with Payne Watson. He's going to be a guy who breaks into the rotation. Hunter Tyson. He's probably going to take Colin Gillespie is going to probably be on a regular deal. The other two-way guy they had last year was Jack White. So our man Hunter Tyson's probably going to be great. Sam Merrill, dude. I saw that guy score like 24 points in a row just off of 3-pointers. I was talking to a player development coach, a video coordinator for the Lakers, and a guy who works for the Hawks. And they all used to work for the Hawks, but two of them were let go. One, Quinn Snyder, at the end of the season. But Guy Santos, hopefully, this year they put him on a two-way. The Golden State Warriors, he looks like a guy who's getting his. Now, defensively, I mean, Keon Ellis is a guy who was on a two-way. He should be freaking getting it. Both Champagnes has been great. Obviously, Julian Champagne has been better than Justin, but Justin's been a rebounding menace. We talked about Jamari Bouye, but Andrew Nembhard, J.D. Davison, and Jason Preston all look like facilitating floor generals out there. It's been really fun to watch. I think another guy that's been really fun, Dyson Daniels, is showing himself that he can do some stuff. Same thing with Brandon Podziemski. He shows he's an actual point guard. Kenny Chandler for the Nets. He's a guy that I really like. Taquavian Smith has been just bombing threes at such a high volume attempt and doing it good. But Keontae George is shooting almost 13 threes a night and hitting them at 44%. And again, Sam Merrill shooting like 10 threes a night at 48%. Jake LaRavia, another guy who's shooting like 10 threes a night. Yeah, he's hitting them at 30%, but dude, he's letting them loose. Imani Bates has looked good. So has Kassan Wallace and Julian Strawther. Two guys I really like out there. I'm not sold on Gigi Jackson, but I mean, he's letting it fly. Jordan Hawkins. I know the 3-point shot isn't falling, but it's letting fly. Cam Whitmore is averaging like 17. Not the most efficient, but again, physically imposing his will. Nico Mannion making his way back to NBA Summer League after a few seasons overseas. He looks the part to like that. He could be a guy that could be on a two-way. A guy that I wanted to see was Malcolm Cazelan, and he has not looked good. But Yeah, Mike Dom for the Kings. Dude, that guy was shooting threes and hitting them. Kessler Edwards and Seth Lundy have looked good, in my opinion. And, there's been some guys who haven't had great moments, but Yago dos Santos for Chicago, who played over in Germany, the Brazilian guy. I really like him. Jalen Wilson's also been super efficient, averaging like 16 a night. He's been good. Marjon Beauchamp's another guy who looks really freaking good. But those are all guys that I think could make impacts as either two-way guys or, as guys still on their rookie contracts. First year, second year, third year players. But let me hear your thoughts down below. Again, the footage was taken by me at Summer League. But yeah, I think, it's been fun seeing these guys. Some guys really have some great, you can just tell some guys are just, there. While other guys, they're going to probably spend another year in the G League. And that's the thing with the NBL. It's looking good. Peace. Oh, can't stop.